Hey my mate, okay, so yesterday and today was a bit of a trial, right? We weren't entirely sure, wanted to see what's going to happen, how it's going to translate, how it's going to feel, etc, etc. Sorry, just before I go, sorry about this, but we haven't had power for like 6 hours or something. So my inverter's run out, and I just wanted to get this video to you, right? So I really like the videos you sent, the drivers and the irons from yesterday, and then even today. I understand why it would go left, is absolutely fine, right? And we're going to work on it for a couple more weeks, and then we're going to leave it alone and just let it sort of synchronize naturally, okay? Right, so let's backtrack to when we started. Okay, obviously setup issues, balance point issues, changes in height, changes in distance from the ball, etc, etc. And I mean, obviously a little sequencing issues here and there, and then face issues, right? So we first neatened everything up, all right? But then what did we say, right? We said obviously driver was number one priority, whatever. We slowly started to sort that out. We learned a lot more along the way. But what do we say? We're saying that, okay, the swing is a little bit long, a little bit upright, okay? So it's much harder, okay, it takes a bit more work to get onto plane, okay? Now, what is plane, right? You've got to always remember, a little bit simplistic, all right? But essentially, the golf swing is a tilted circle, all right? What do we want? We want that circle first as neat as possible, then as dynamic as possible, and then we want the face to that circle as neutral as possible. So that's the order of events of how we work on it, right? So if you get a little bit long and across at the top here, okay, then it's very hard to get back onto the circle, okay, and make sure that the face is then square to that circle, right? So it's much harder to get from here onto the circle and then go around and square the face and trust that that face is square to that circle, right? There's a little bit more to it, but that's kind of the basic idea, right? Okay, so now that, oh, sorry, we're backtracking there, right? So what it used to do, right? So you're a little bit across and upright. Okay, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, and then change of direction, quite good, very dynamic, a lot of lag coming in above the plane. Okay, and then we try to get the club back on plane about halfway down as we're fully accelerating. Okay. Because of that, as we do that, face to plane opens up, all right? Get into a pretty good delivery position, okay? And we even got it more online. But then the face is open, so then we have to square the face late and aggressively, hence the flick. Okay, so that's kind of where we were, and slowly we've been getting that better and better and better and better, right? This is like the final kind of piece of the puzzle, right? But basically what's happening now is, not perfect your first try, but wow, so much better. Okay, and then you can see those videos, you're getting on plane much, much earlier. So all you have to do from here is keep turning. Face is pretty much already square. You have to keep turning, all right? Get that club wide into the back of the ball, all right? Because you're not used to it, you're getting in a good position much, much earlier, okay? And then you're still dropping the club more. Okay, so essentially over-dropping it, right? But now what's going to happen when we get flatter is we now don't need that move anymore, so there will be no added back tilt, because we don't need to get the club more online, because it's already online over here. That's what's happening. So once it's online over here, all we have to do is go around, hit the back of the ball, and the face is already square. Okay, we don't now have to get the club back online and then try and get the face square. All right, so it's all kind of been leading towards this anyway, and that's why we did it in that order. We basically, from those videos, the second iron shot, you matched it almost perfectly, didn't you, on those videos? The difference, you will see the difference between the two drivers. So the one's really bad, that's the one that's going to go way left. And then the second one of those drivers is better, but still inside. Okay, but that is great, because it means it's better here. So it means now we don't have to go inside, we just have to go more aggressively around, possibly a slightly flatter shoulder plane. We don't have to do this anymore. All right? And the face is going to be there because we've done all the work over here. I mean, we've done the work in the last 4 months, right? But we've done the work over here because we're not getting there anymore. Okay, so to simplify, I hope you understand all of that. Okay, so it's a really good sign. So I want to stick with this at least for this week, and then we'll keep talking about it. Okay, but I'm really excited about this. So just understand that and what's happening. Simplistically, not perfect, but better backswing, way more in line. Right? So now you drop it, right? And then you're not used to being there, so you kept dropping it, attack the ball from the inside. Right? Even if you don't flick it, even if you just square the face from the inside, okay, the ball will roll along the face and impart right to left spin. Okay, so you can see in that video from the course that you didn't flick it, okay, but you definitely attacked it like that. It still had right to left spin on. Okay, if you attack it from there and shut the face, then yes, it is going to go 30 to 40 meters left, absolutely. Okay, but weirdly, in terms of what we're trying to do, that's actually a good thing. Okay, it means that we're getting online much, much earlier. So that means we can now square the club way more consistently, rotate the face way less, change the body angles way less. Okay, that is how we're trying to do it. Okay, so really, really, really excited about this. Okay, I want to check the 10 o'clock ones this week. Very excited as to where those 10 o'clock ones are setting. Okay, because it might actually be, if you're getting it right, just a perfect circle. Just one mini circle there, 3/4 circle, 1 3/4 circle there, 0 face rotation, face square to you the whole way through, and you're just going to hit darts. Okay, so let me know if that all makes sense and stuff, what we're seeing, what we're understanding, what we're feeling. All right, and obviously enjoy the rest of the weekend. Okay, well done. I'm really impressed that you're actually willing to try this. Okay, obviously I was a little bit skeptical as to when I can do it. Obviously I know Club Champs is coming up, but this to me makes a huge, huge, huge difference, and it's worth that 2 or 3 really bad swings per round. Okay, so really excited, and we'll chat some more. Thanks, matey.